Hey all you Let's Play fans, Baltus MC, bringing you the finale of Super Mario RPG. So you guys ready to take on Smithy and put an end to this madness once and for all? Well, so am I. And as you can see, I have everyone equipped with the exact same stuff that they had on before I fought Culex, except that I gave the Quartz Charm that I won from that fight to Gino, as you saw at the end of the last video. Also, I bought and sold the fireworks from that one guy in Moleville about 5 to 6 times, so hopefully I'll get what I'm expecting for the ending. I mean, it doesn't change it too much, but it does make one part a little bit different, so I wanted to check that out since I've never actually done it before. So without any further ado, let's go ahead and press this switch and see where it ends up taking us. Any day now. Any time would be just fantastic. You know, I'm on a schedule here, Crane. Thank you. Hey! There's the last star piece. And it's Smithy himself. Huh? Already finished your tour of the factory, huh? Alright then. How about a little demonstration? Yo, Smithy! Stop making those things and hand over the star piece now! Huh? So you're Mario. Looks like we're gonna have a little dispute over the star. Just hand it over and get out of my castle! My, we're a little touchy today, aren't we? You know, I'm actually growing rather fond of this place. Please, don't make us go through any more. Just give us the star, now! Hurrah! Better yet, why don't you give me your stars? Why, then I can easily conquer this world. Then we can get rid of all wishes and create a world filled with weapons. Over here now! I'll crush you all! And with that, we get thrown into the final boss battle with Smithy himself, who starts off the fight by using Sledge on us. It's like, ow! That fucking hurts. Alright, and listen to that theme. This is actually one of my favorite final boss themes of all time. I remember when I was a kid, I would just drag out this fight for as long as I could, just so I could keep hearing this theme. It's really energetic, and its grandiose nature is really fitting of a final boss fight. And speaking of final boss fights, Smithy is no pushover. There's two forms to this fight, or two parts I should say. The first part of the fight has Smithy at 2000 HP, and he does have rather high attack power, so he is no pushover. But as long as you keep on top of things, you should take out him no problem at all. And there's actually somebody joining him in this fight. It's the Smelter over here. You can actually take out the Smelter first if you want. It has 1500 HP, because what the Smelter will do throughout the fight is it will allow Smithy to summon in these enemies called Shifers, which are kind of like Shy Guy enemies, but they can use a nasty attack called Sword Rain. So if you're a little bit lower leveled, you might want to take out the Smelter first. That way you don't have to deal with those guys. But since I'm doing good on attack power and everything, I'm just going to go ahead and attack Smithy himself. Ooh, he's using Meteor Swarm. That's kind of nasty. Okay, Gino, go ahead and use Geno Boost on yourself. There we are. Just get attacking his ass, Mario. Yeah, he does have a little bit high defense, so we're not going to be causing a whole lot of damage to him per turn. But since he only has 2000 HP, it's not going to be that much of a concern. Oh, there's a Shifer. And luckily for me, he just did a physical attack. Oh, that sledge attack. Yeah, you can get two of those Shipers on screen at one time, and if both of them use Sword Rain, and then you have Smithy himself use something like Meteor, Swarm, or Sledge, he can actually end up in a really bad position really quickly. Ooh, 300 damage. Oh, yeah. That was 600 damage right there, so that's really good. Just go ahead and do that, so make sure we're at tip-top shape. Oof, Meteor Swarm again. Yeah, that's a really nasty attack. Alright, he should be going down here quickly. Oh, come on, man. You can't have a whole lot of HP left. No, he's gonna smelt another enemy here. Uh-oh, here's Sword Rain. Yikes. Oh, come on, don't do that. Don't do me dirty like that. It's like, oh, wasn't I just talking about this shit earlier? Yeah, look at that. Even at my high level, it did quite a bit of damage to the party. Okay, this should do him in. No! Calm down, Smithy. Your head looks like a geyser. Don't get so worked up. Think of your blood pressure. It's a fucking robot. We just built this yesterday, and the foundation's very weak. So stop shaking the floor. How utterly annoying! Oh shit, now you done it, Smithy. Huh? What the? How in the heck? I like how even the smelter's freaking out there. Oh god. Oh man, where the hell are we? No! Ooh, I'm burning, seething. Never have I been so wronged. It is time. I will show you my real form. I will show you my true power. I will teach you respect, and I shall have my revenge. No! Whoa! Come on, you puny ants! And here we are in the second part of the final boss battle. Now, for this part of the fight, things can get really interesting. There's two segments to Smithy himself. You got the head part and the body part. The body part has 1,000 HP, so it's really low, but it will regenerate its health after a little bit. And pretty much the reason why you would attack the body, I'll explain that in just a second. But the head part is the part that you want to attack. The head has 8,000 HP, but there are 4 parts to the head. They all share the same HP, so whatever damage you do to one head will carry over to whatever head he uses next. But yeah, the 4 parts to it, let's go ahead and heal up here with Toadstool and I'll explain it. With the 4 different types of heads that he can use, you have the tank head, which has high physical attack and high defense, but it's weak versus thunder. And then you have the magic head, which has high magic attack and high magic defense, and also resistance to magic, but it's really, really weak against physical attacks, which is my favorite head that he uses, because I can cause a lot of damage to him when he uses that head. Then he has the mask head, which is pretty much his defensive form, because it has high physical and magic defense, but it's weak versus ice. And then, last but not least, he has the treasure head, which is weak versus fire. and it uses a lot of status effects, so you want to make sure that you're prepared for that coming into this battle. Ooh, look at that damage. It's like, even though the tank has high physical defense, you can still cause quite a bit of damage to it. Oof, man, that hurts. Let's go ahead and use another Geno boost here. Yeah, there we go. It's like, I don't know if the Geno boost carries over from the last battle, but I just like to re-establish it just in case. Okay, go ahead and do your thing there, Toadstool. Yeah, Toadstool, for the most part, is just going to be on healing duty. Alright, do your damage there, Geno. Alright, what head are you switching to next? Ah, this is the magic head. It's a really creepy looking thing. He does have, as you'd expect, some really nasty magical attacks, but his defense is just so low, so it's kind of a good trade-off if you ask me. As long as you have Toadstool healing each turn, you have nothing to fear here. Oh man, this one's probably gonna hurt though. Oh shit, yeah. It's like, yeah, that's a significant amount of damage. Yeah, both between Mario and Geno, we can cause about 1,000 damage to him each turn. And with him only having 8,000 HP, like I mentioned before, it's like you can really, really take him out quickly if he keeps this head for a long period of time. It's like, damn, all those attacks though, really frickin' hurt. Oh, you're just gonna hammer on your head and just use the same one again, huh? That's fine by me. You can do that shit all day. I always thought this area where you fight him is really weird, too. I mean, all of them are obviously Smithy heads. So does that mean, like, this is Smithy version 3.0 or something? It's kind of weird to think that. It's like you'd think there'd be more than one Smithy, then. Maybe I'm just overthinking that. So yeah, that background, though, is a thing of nightmares. Alright, what are you going to cast now? Yeah, he has various rain attacks, as you can see. Ooh, look at that damage. It's like, I don't think so. Yeah, if you wanted, like if you're really low leveled and you wanted to make sure that he stayed on this head, you just attack the body there, and once the body runs out of HP, whatever head that he currently has, he won't be able to switch it for a few turns. So if I really wanted to kill him fast, I could take out the body right now. That way I could ensure that he wouldn't switch heads on me. But it doesn't really matter a whole lot, to be honest. It's like if you're in a little bit of a hard spot during this fight, then you might want to do that just in case. Alright, this is the treasure head. This head can use a lot of status ailments, so thankfully all three of my party members here have defense against that. Okay, we're all healed up and ready to go. I don't know how much health he has left, but I don't see him lasting too much longer. Now, what are you gonna do? Yeah, look at these psychedelic attacks. Oh, see, that actually poisoned Geno there. It's like, whatever. Just counter it like that. It's the kind of the nice thing about having the lazy shell on Peach is that you ensure that she goes last. So you can pretty much just counter whatever an enemy does to you. Oh, you're gonna use that head, huh? Big mistake! Oh, he's gonna use Boulder on me. I don't know if it's the effect of Boulder or what, but it always seems like it slows the frame rate down considerably. It's like, I don't know what the fuck is with that. Yeah, I had a little bit of a frame rate issue there as well. Die already, Smithy! You keep fucking up the timing there with Gino. It's like, whatever. And there we go, we have taken out Smithy once and for all. Whoa! My body and head are burning! It's not possible! I don't believe it! I'm finished! Done for! Oh no! Come on, Mario. Send the last one way up high. Thank you, everyone. The Star Road is back to normal, and And with that, after all of this fucking time, I finally finished the last game from the Christmas raffle that I did back in 2011. Thank you so much, Hot Dog Flavored Water 2005, aka Tyler Anger, for suggesting this game, and thank you for being so patient with me finishing it. And look at that! That's the first time you actually see Luigi in the game, and the only time, really. Alright, as we got the credits rolling here, and we got this nice little parade going on that you can see, I'll go ahead and talk about what I think about the game. Okay, so as far as the story, I really love how the game starts out as the traditional Mario storyline of Princess Toadstool getting kidnapped by Bowser, Mario coming to the rescue and all that, but then all of a sudden out of nowhere it takes this huge turn when Smithy's sword slams into Bowser's castle and sets in motion this whole storyline of fighting the Seven Stars to repair the Star Road and defeating Smithy and his gang. It's just really unique and interesting, and it's done really well. Keeps you wanting to see what happens next, and it integrates a lot of humor and personality into every scene and every character. Like that last scene where Gino finally goes away at the end, I get a little misty-eyed, you know? It's sad to see him go because he was such a badass character. Ah, look at that Bowser chasing after Croco there. Now for the gameplay, the puzzles and maps are really interesting and not too difficult. There's a ton of mini games and things that keep you entertained, as you saw when I was going through this. It's like I didn't even touch on all of the mini games that you can do. That's how many there are. The menu controls are easy to understand, and I do like that the timed hits are in the game so you can feel more involved with every battle. I'll admit that the angled perspective of this game can get a little annoying at times when you're trying to do things like specific jumps. As you saw when I was going through some parts like Land's End, that kind of sucked. What's nice too is that all the challenges in the game have very difficulty degrees. Like there are some challenges that are really tough to do, like the 100 jump side quest. But you get really good rewards for completing them, so it's not like you just do it because you can. So regardless of your skill level, you can make it through the game without too much difficulty, I'd say. Now the music, for the most part, I love the music in this game, and how well it fits with the themes of certain areas, like Booster's Tower, the Forest Maze, the Sunken Ship, and the Factory. The Factory being one of my favorites. I'm not a fan of the Moleville theme, as you've heard me complain about it a few times, but I do like some of the remixes as well of existing themes, like the Final Fantasy tracks, of course, during the Culex fight, and the remixed Mario track in the Pipe Vaults is pretty cool as well. The graphics for this game, the enemy and character models are quite creative, I think, though I'll admit that the graphics do seem a bit pixelated at times, as you can tell. It's kind of hard to make out some specific details, but then again, that is a little bit of a nitpick because this is a Super Nintendo game. The only thing that really bugs me is the black borders that appear around the screen most of the time. I'm not really sure why it's like that, but it can get a little bit distracting. But overall, this game is really easy to. It's really easy to see why this game became a classic, and why there's been other Super Mario or RPG type games out there since then. It's super fun to play from beginning to end. The storyline is cool, the villains are cool, and the characters are really well done, I thought. Especially Bowser. I just love the direction they took with Bowser in this game. How he has like this certain depth to him. It's really cool. And this is just a really solid game. Definitely one of my favorites from my childhood that I remember. I have a lot of fond memories of it. Yeah, that's pretty much all I have to say. Let's go ahead and just watch the last part of the parade. There's Yoshi! And of course, Mario and Toadstool there at the end. Oh hey, Gino came back. Yeah, there we go. If you buy and sell a lot of fireworks, you actually get more fireworks here at the ending. Doesn't that look cool? It's really pretty. So I can just put Walt Disney over that and you... because that's what it looks like. And then let's see if I get what I think I get here. Oh, I didn't. If you don't buy any fireworks, you get a mushroom. If you buy like 3 or 4, you get a flower. If you buy the most, you get the star. I didn't get the star, so that fucking sucks. Well, whatever. Actually saw a little bit of a different thing there, so I at least know it works. The end. Yeah, there we go, guys. This has been Let's Play Super Mario RPG. I hope you guys enjoyed it as much as I did playing through it. This has been Balthus MC saying Godspeed in the gaming world, and stay tuned for more Let's Plays to come.